Kieran Trippier, how are you today, sir?
I'm very good. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Excited to speak to you. An exciting time to come back to the Premier League. First and foremost, why Newcastle?
Yeah, obviously, I know the manager very well. I've worked with him before probably about 10 years ago now. I made it clear to Atletico Madrid if I had the opportunity to come back to England, especially in the north of England, I would like to look at it. For me and my family is the most important thing, and I think it was important to come back. It was the right time, and it's a great opportunity. You know, I know the situation, what's going on here, the project, and no, it's an exciting time, as I've seen for the week that I've been here. So everybody's buzzing. Everybody's buzzing here.
Of course, it helps that you already have a relationship with the manager, but what was actually said between the two of you? Did it require a lot of convincing on Eddie Howe's part, or was it simple?
No, it was simple. To be honest, I didn't really, I know the manager well. He knows me very well. I said to him, I'll come to the club. I'll help. I'll fight for the club to push the club up the league. So yeah, me and the gaffer are on the same page. So he knows me inside out, and that's the most important thing. That helped, and it's exciting. It's very exciting, and I know a few of the players there already. So everything just fit into place, and yeah, it was perfect timing, really.
I can't claim to know what he thinks about you, but I would just want to know what you think about him. What are his strengths as a manager? Because I've worked with several retired players now who have been under his stewardship, predominantly at Bournemouth. They all speak pretty highly of him. What do you think his strengths are?
Well, at first, I think he's a very exciting manager. The way he plays, the way he sets his teams up, he wants to be on the front foot, pressing high. And the way he plays, the way he plays football, the way he wants his teams to play is very exciting. But most importantly, he works the players hard in the training field. He wants to know everything about each individual, which is important. And as a manager, it's off the field as well, which is very good. He's always there for you. He always, you can always knock on his door if you need a chat, and that's very important as a player. If you're having a bad day or something, he's always there for the support. But his football's there for everybody to see. He's a very good manager, a very good manager, and the way he sets his team up is very good for me to play in, because I enjoy the way he plays.
In Spain, you would call a manager Mister, right? Mister.
Yeah.
What about the Mister in Spain? How does he compare, Diego Simeone, to Eddie Howe?
Yeah, I think obviously Simeone he's done it for many more years. So obviously he's got the more experience, of course. But Simeone is more of the defensive side. But of course, as you've seen last season when we won the league, was more on the front foot. But yeah, both different types of managers, but both good managers in their own ways. And yeah, just delighted that I've had the opportunity to play for both of them.
I've been to both stadiums in Spain, in Madrid, and also Newcastle. So the weather doesn't bother you? Not at all?
I'm from Bury, so no, the weather doesn't bother me.
And I know, what's your nickname? The Berry Beckham, but still, everyone appreciates sun, don't they, in Madrid?
No, of course, but for me, it doesn't matter. For me, the most important thing is the football. If it's snowing, raining, or boiling hot, for me, I'm not really bad. But of course, other players might prefer playing in the sun, but for me, I grew up in Bury, so for me, it doesn't matter if it's raining, cold. Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Quite used to it. What about the difference in football itself between La Liga and the Premier League? Because obviously you've got plenty of experience in the Premier League already. You're now a title winner in Spain, and you've come back to England.
Yeah, obviously the football is different in the sense of the intensity. The Premier League is, very fast, and in La Liga, it's of course the intensity is very, very good, but it's more tactical. I feel in La Liga, but no, both very, very good leagues in their own rights, both very exciting leagues, but the Premier League for sure is more intensity than La Liga. So yeah, honoured to play in La Liga, absolutely buzzing, but also absolutely delighted to be back in the Premier League.
Every time we've analysed a player coming from Spain to England with the pundits I worked with, quite often it's brought up half a step slower in Spain. So when you played with say, your England teammates? So you find yourself having to play catch up a bit mentally because you're so used to domestic football in Spain being maybe a little bit slower, less intense.
No, I know what you're saying, but I feel like when I've come back for the international duty, I feel like I've never had to. It's never had to take me 3-4 days to get up to speed with the England lads. So no, I don't think that's ever been a problem for me. No, because obviously I played in the Premier League. I played against and with the players that for England. So for me, it was natural to, of course, if the tempo's quick with England, I just clicked straight away with the England team. So no, it was no problem for me.
So adaptable, left back, right back, whatever position, whatever tempo, whatever speed, whatever country. You must also be excited to have a new striker to play alongside as well. Someone that could maybe exploit your strengths from out wide to create attacking chances.
Yeah, Woodsy, I know Woodsy well. I've played with him before. He's Premier League proven. He's scored many goals throughout his career. And yeah, at this in this time now, he's a very, very good signing for us. Obviously, Cow's injured at the moment, but Woody's he's got that experience. He can score goals. So for me, it's a perfect signing for me personally, because we both know each other very well anyway. I know if I'm in them wide areas, I know where he wants the ball, I know where he wants to score, and all he needs is a service. But he's got plenty of players here to give him that service. And
yeah, well, is he a nightmare to defend against? I know you wouldn't have gone 1-on-1 against him, but I'm sure your colleagues would have told you, your former teammates.
Yeah, he is, and I played against players similar to him before throughout my career, and of course they're very difficult because he's got very, very good movement. He's a strong lad, he's a big lad, and he scores goals, and he's good with the ball at his feet. So to be honest, he's got everything to be a very, very good striker, and he is difficult to play against for sure.
Speaking of difficult, I've watched Newcastle countless times this season, but one person who always stands out when available, Saint-Maximin. I mean, how class is he in training? I know you haven't had too much experience with him, of course, but you would have seen a bit by now.
No, of course, he's got all the talent to be a top player. From watching the Premier League this season, and especially Newcastle, yeah, when he picks up the ball and he just sets off, it's like, even I was up against him 1-on-1s in training the other day, and I didn't realise how quick he actually is with the ball when he's turning. And no, but a fantastic player. A player is very important for our team, and hopefully he can help us a lot this season, which I know he will because he works hard, and he's got the ability to be a top player for sure.
To finish up, almost done here, a slightly strange question. If Newcastle avoid relegation, would it be a better personal achievement for you compared to winning La Liga? Because that in itself is outstanding.
Of course, we don't want to look too far ahead, as I said before, but every achievement for me is very important. I've had a lot of challenges throughout my career. I managed to win La Liga with Madrid, but this is different. I'm just focused on Newcastle at this moment in time. But I don't want to look too far ahead of myself because we know how important the game is tomorrow. So that's all me and my teammates and the staff are looking towards.
Final two things. Do you have a message for the Newcastle fans here in Malaysia? That's where I'm from. It's where I'm calling you, speaking to you from right now, because they are very passionate. And I know Newcastle fans around the globe, not just here, feel exactly the same way about the club.
Yeah, just thank you for your support. We're giving absolutely everything. We need you. We need you to keep fighting with us because we know how important this season is, and tomorrow is very important, so we need you as every other game. So, keep the support and we'll do our best.